Good morning. I think this is going to be kind of my my trademark, I think, where I make a coffee and then my coffee is with me in the first part of the video. I know how you all like my mugs. This one is from B&M, which if you're in the US, that is like, I think it would be like a Target or a Walmart, actually, not a Target, a Walmart, I think, B&M. It's very affordable. They sell everything, to be honest. I want to say homeware, but they sell everything. If you're just starting out in your own home and you don't have a lot of money, B&M have got you. They do really, really good things at a really affordable prices. Anyway, I picked up this mug a little while ago and it's actually a flower. It's got a flower in the centre, which is really cute, and this was £3. So you all know I have a mug obsession. So good morning, hello, how are you? It's actually Sunday today when I'm filming this video. It is Sunday the 5th of October. We have had, I want to say, a storm here in the UK. Where I live, it's just been very high winds. It's not been horrendous, where some places and also parts of the world have had Storm Amy. So if you've been affected by Storm Amy, then I hope you're okay and I hope it's not too severe. We have literally just had strong winds, like a couple of our chairs have fallen over, but nothing major. So yeah, that's it with us. Our back garden is very good. It's quite well sheltered, so that is very, very good as well. So yeah, today is, like I mentioned, today is Sunday when I'm filming this video. I've got quite a few lovely, comforting things that I'm doing today. I'm making a cottage pie. Now I think it's a cottage pie. I always get cottage pie and shepherd's pie mixed up, but one is beef mince and one is lamb mince, and I've got beef mince. Yeah, so it's cottage pie. I have one of these. I love these Coleman's packets. They're so useful and handy. Yeah, absolutely love these. So we're going to have cottage pie for dinner tonight, and I'm making a big batch to last us for the next few days during the week. So for my lunches, I'm also making apple and cinnamon flapjacks as a little snack for the week. And George and I are watching a movie this afternoon, and we've got movie snacks. I need to have a bath and wash my hair and do breakfast bagels. And basically I just thought I'd bring you along because it's a really, really cozy day. So yeah, I really hope you enjoy this video. I really hope you enjoyed last week's video. It was a bit of a mammoth one. It was nearly 50 minutes, but I know quite a few of you really liked my longer videos, so I'm really glad you enjoyed it, or I hope you enjoyed it as well. I'm going to take my coffee upstairs. The time is 7 o'clock, so it's a little bit later now. I'm going to spend some time with the Lord, and then we're going to have a lovely, relaxing bubble bath. So grab yourselves a lovely drink of choice, sit back, relax. I hope you enjoyed today's video.
Train just left this town while I'm slowly heading back to my apartment. I'm not asking for your thoughts, I'm just thinking out loud in the darkness.
Hello everyone, I thought I was going to do a little chatty video, like a chatty part now, and I just thought I'm not going to start the washing machine because we all know I always start the washing machine and then want to talk. I just wanted to show you, this is one of the cute little jumpers I got from Vinted. In my last video I was talking about it. So it's a cropped jumper, but it's still quite loose and baggy, so I'd say it's like a bit oversized, but isn't it cute? So it won't be like, let me just show this. So when I wear it with my skirts, it won't be like really, really long. It will just sit on my waist here, and it's such a cute little colour. It's really soft material as well. New Look, and I got it from Vinted. So in New Look, these jumpers are probably at least £20, if not more. I paid £4. I'm not washing this this today, I'll wash this tomorrow. And you probably saw me put whites or light colours in with the dark green bedding. I know. And to be honest, I've washed that green bedding quite a few times, so the colour doesn't run anymore. So it's fine. But now we're going to make some breakfast. George is just sorting himself out, and then we will have breakfast together and then have a slightly chilled morning before doing the breakfast bagels. Isn't that right? Yeah, doing the breakfast bagels and the apple flapjacks. I'm going to do those a little bit later on. I don't need to do those now. I want to have a nice restful Sunday. So yeah, let's prepare some breakfast together.
While I'm slowly heading back to my apartment, I'm not asking for your thoughts. I'm just thinking out loud in the darkness. Ooh, there's no point, 'cause we both know. From here there's nowhere to go. Someone said your heart is golden. All I got was my heart broken. I can see the dawn is coming just for you, for you, for you.
And I'm back. You just saw me finishing off a crochet project that I mentioned in last week's video that I was doing. Well, I've done it, but I'm just doing the finishing touches, which is going to take me a little while. So I dried my hair, curled my hair. I curl my hair once or twice a week, probably twice a week, because then I don't style it. I can sleep like this and the curls never drop, and I'm very, very grateful because I don't have to do anything really much with my hair. But I'm going to pin up my fringe with these little grip things because we are now doing some baking. I'm making this week, so the first thing I'm going to start off by doing is the breakfast bagels. Do the breakfast bagels. I've got to do George another batch of cookies. I think I'm going to do his bagels first, and then savoury, possibly the savoury first, because then the oven will be preheated, then his cookies, then the apple cinnamon flapjacks, and then my bagel thins. And then we're doing cottage pie, to which I need to go into the garden to get a few bits and pieces, so we'll do that last. And then George and I are going to be sitting down at about 2 o'clock to watch our film. I said last week that every Sunday at the moment recently, George and I on a Sunday afternoon have been putting our phones away. We sit down together and we watch a movie. We've just recently watched all of the Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings movies, which were really, really lovely. I really loved it. And today we're actually watching a film called Equilibrium, which I think came out in 2002, and it's more of a dystopian themed movie. So yeah, we've got some movie snacks, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. George and I are big movie people. We like movies. So yes, I'm going to do that. So I need to crack on with everything else, fill up my water bottle, make sure I keep hydrated, and yeah, so the first thing I'm going to do is George's bagels, breakfast bagels for the week, then the cookies, then the flapjacks, and then my bagels. Okay, let's go. Okay then, here we go. We're going to start off by doing the breakfast bagels. Now I make these on a weekly basis, and I find that when you do that, you don't have to think about in the morning what you're cooking for breakfast or what you want to have for breakfast. Having these on hand in the fridge, just to pop them in the air fryer of a morning, makes the mornings run so much smoother. Now for George's, I used to do sausage meat with his, but now I've changed it up to beef mince, and he really likes this change, so I've been doing it going forwards. It's ever so slightly cheaper to use the beef mince instead of the sausage meat, and also it's a bit more healthier for him, so I wanted to change that up for him. With the egg mixture, or the like omelette type thing, this is what I do. I pop it into the air fryer on some baking paper, and then I bake it in the air fryer on 180 degrees for 15 minutes, and this works perfectly every single time. We're now moving on to my breakfast bagels for the week, and I am just having egg bagels in mine at the moment. So I have 6 eggs and then some spring onion, and the recipe that I found for this I got off TikTok. Sadly, I'm not on TikTok at the moment, or I've come off it for now, but if I can find this recipe, I will link it below. But if you just search breakfast bagel, like egg breakfast bagels, like on Pinterest or Instagram, I'm sure you'll find some that come up. To this batch, I added some fat-free cottage cheese and some low-fat pesto, and it made it really delicious and also really filling and high in protein, so it was really great. I also made a little sauce, like a spread, which is light Philadelphia and obviously some more pesto, and it just made everything absolutely delicious. Now, once the breakfast bagels had done, I made George a batch of cookies to keep him going for the next few days before I make some fresh, more cookie dough, and that is the part 1 of cooking all sorted. Hello everyone, so I've made George's breakfast bagels and my breakfast bagels. For a split second I thought I only had 4 bagels, and I clearly can't do maths because I do have 5. 1 for each day of the week, which is amazing. I just need to take this lid off. I've also done George a batch of cookies from the cookie dough that's been sat in the fridge for the last couple of days, so he's got cookies for the upcoming days. And yeah, what we're going to do now is the apple cinnamon. I need cinnamon. Arthur's having a wash. Yeah, cinnamon apple flapjacks. So yeah, I think I mentioned in my last video that Arthur is going to the vets tomorrow to see Auntie Joanna. Monday, see Auntie Joanna. He's like, oh no. Oh no, he's clearly not interested. So I'm gonna make, because it's like early in the morning, there's a cafe just up the road from the vets, because he has to be left there for a bit while he has his blood test done. My aunt and I have been known to go to the little cafe. I might actually quickly Google what time this cafe opens, because basically long-winded story, what I'm going to do is take some flapjacks with me in case the cafe isn't open and we need just some sustenance while we're waiting for Arthur. Cafe, no, it's a bike cafe. What time? 10 a.m. I thought it was 10 a.m, so I'll definitely take some flapjack with me tomorrow when Arthur goes to see Auntie Joanna. So funny when you look at him, you just would think like, you're a good boy, aren't you? Yes, you're a good boy. Yes, you're good. All right, okay. You would literally think there was nothing wrong with this cat, honestly, but he still isn't meowing, so he needs looking at, aren't you? Anyway, we're gonna go and make the flapjack now, and then, gosh, then I've got to prep the cottage pie. To be honest, the cottage pie is not going to take very long to make, so I'm going to do the cottage pie. I had thought actually about doing it in the slow cooker, like the mince part in the slow cooker, and then once that's done, just cooking up the potatoes and then shoving it all in. I'll think about it. I haven't quite decided yet. Anyway, let's make these flapjacks. Also, I've had a notification that another jumper that I've ordered from Vinted is at Sainsbury's, so I'm thinking of going over there too. And I said to George that we would do our movie afternoon at 2 o'clock, and it's now 1:15. Anyway, so let's crack on. We're going to crack on and do these flapjacks. Don't quite know where I'm going to put you because I need the hob as well. Put you here actually. Do these flapjacks and then we might go and get this jumper. Let's continue our cooking and baking session. And the flapjack is in the oven cooking. Now, I've been umming and ahhing about going to Sainsbury's to get this jumper that's there to collect it. And I thought, oh no, I'll just do it tomorrow. But it's a colour, I'm doing a colours wash tomorrow, like a clothes colour wash. And this jumper is like a burgundy colour, so it will need to go in that wash. Although I am going to do more than one colours wash this week, so then it could wait. So yeah, it's 1:45, so I've just literally for the last 10 minutes been thinking, shall I go tomorrow, shall I go tomorrow? And I think I've decided I'm going to go tomorrow. I think I'm just going to go tomorrow because I've still got the cottage pie to make. I've got to go into the garden and get some produce as well for the cottage pie and get Arthie's cat box out ready for tomorrow, make sure that's all okay. So the jumper can sit in like, if I hadn't got the notification on my phone to say that the jumper had arrived, I wouldn't have thought anything about going out the house today. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stay at home, collect my jumper tomorrow and then wash it on another day. That's what we're going to do. Feel better now. So I'm going to go into the garden, get some potatoes, get some carrots, come back, get a couple of big pans out, boil the kettle and make this cottage pie. And then it'll be time to sit down with my husband and watch our movie with our snacks, and it'll be so cute. And then halfway through the movie or later on we'll have our dinner. Then I'll make a nice, cosy, calming drink, take it upstairs and watch Caroline whilst finishing my crochet project. What a cosy, cute, gorgeous Sunday. How lovely. Okay, we're going into the garden now. my last coffee of the day. Yes, it's 2:30. No, it won't affect my sleep. Well, it doesn't. I sleep absolutely fine. But everything is done. Dinner is cooking. We're just working with the process, trusting the process with the slow cooker mince dish, cottage pie. That's on a high heat. This is absolutely delicious. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Oh. And yes, I've done all my cooking and baking. I'm just letting the flapjack cool. And now George and I'm going to take my camera, pop it on charge, and then George and I are going to watch our movie and have our movie snacks, and I'm so excited. So I will be back obviously to share dinner with you and how it turns out, and also my crochet project when I finish it, because I think I'm going to do that during the film as well. So yeah, I will be back a little bit later because I've got to pop this on charge and pop all the food bits away that we've cooked today. Okay, hello everyone. So I'm sat on the floor in the reading room watching Gilmore Girls, but I just wanted to show you my finished crochet project. Are you ready? Cute! Look at it! It's my book cover, or it's actually like a book pouch, and it's for my Bible. So I just need to remember where I put the button hole. It's a bit tight to get through. Might have to move that. No, I think we're good. But yeah, ready? And I sewed a little like piece of material. So I'll take my Bible out. This is what it looks like a little pouch. And then I sewed some material and then sewed the corners all together. So I've got a little pouch. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. Isn't it cute? I want to make more. I'm definitely thinking I'm going to make like pouches, not like necessarily as big as this one, although I may make my aunt one for Christmas because they are really cute, and yeah, it's worked really well. So I'm just going to button it back up now. It's so cute. I love it so much. I'm really proud. Now I'm going to move on to the next crochet project, but George and I have got our we've got our dinner in the oven now, the cottage pie, so I'm going to go down and eat that, probably watch something while we eat dinner, and then I've also got some of the homemade flapjack that I might try, because I think that'll be really nice, and then I'll sign off on the vlog. So I really hope you have enjoyed the day with me, and just enjoyed the vlog of this cozy, lovely autumn October day at home. Don't know what I'm going to title it yet, but yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed it. I can't wait to see you all in the next video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you did like it, and leave me any comments below, and if you're new, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe, because I love uploading my videos and the support is really appreciated. See you in the next video. Bye.